Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made these stunning wine bags with Cricut's new Infusible Ink Wine Bag blanks, as well as their new patterns for Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets. So let's jump right into the project. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using the splash pattern and the brush sunset pattern available now on Cricut.com, as well as the reusable wine bags. To begin our project, we're going to start off in Design Space here, and I have these two images that I got on Cricut Design Space available through Cricut Access. You can use them for free if you are subscribed to Cricut Access. So I want to make a few adjustments here to the Why Not image. I want to be able to cut out some different colors here. So I want the wine glass itself to be in one pattern of Infusible ink, but I want the wine part, the actual wine there, to be a different pattern. So what we have to do is we have to adjust this image so that we can cut it into two separate patterns. So I'm just going to go to shapes here and I'm going to make a circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this circle out by unlocking the little lock box there, and then I have full control to stretch this circle to any shape that I want, or sorry, any size that I want. And then I'm going to place it over the actual wine portion of this image, and I'm going to make sure I line it right up under there so that I get it in perfect position here at the top of the glass, and then I'm going to stretch it down a bit so that I cover that full portion of wine here. Once I have that set to where I want it, I am going to select both the oval circle that I've made here and the wine glass, and I'm going to do that by dragging a box over top of both of them. Once I have them both selected here, I'm going to go to hit the slice button, and then what you'll see is here is it slices out everything inside of that oval. Now we don't need any of these two pieces here, the gray pieces, so we can just delete those, and then you'll see we have full control to move away the actual wine part of the glass. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to take the wine part and we're going to change the color of this so that it cuts on a different mat. So since we're using Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets, it doesn't matter what color you make it, just make it a different color so that it'll load onto a different mat. So when we go to make it here, you will notice that the colors are on different mats. So we have the Why Not here, and then we have our actual wine insert on a different mat. So we can lay these out in different colors of Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets. So for my first cut for the inside of the wine glass, I'm going to use the splash pattern. So I've just laid it out here on my mat, and then I'm going to use what's called a brayer, and this is going to smooth out the transfer sheet perfectly to the mat so that we have no air bubbles or anything that our blade can catch into. So once that's done, I'm going to just load it into my machine here, and then once it's ready, the flashing C will start and we can just hit go, and then it'll cut it out for us. When it's done cutting, I can unload my mat, and then to pull the transfer sheet off the mat, you flip the mat over and pull the mat off from the transfer sheet. This will help keep your design safe. Then I'm going to use the brush sunset pattern in the purple color for the outside of the wine glass and the words Why Not. So again, just put it on my mat there, and I'm going to use the brayer to smooth it out. While I'm waiting for all the designs to finish cutting, it's a good time to heat up my Easy Press. So I'm just going to use the temperature button there. And for the transfer sheets on the wine bags, we need it at 385. And then for the time, we are going to set it to 60 seconds. It's super easy to adjust the temperature and time settings on your Easy Press. You just have to use the temperature and time buttons and then the up and down button. To make sure your settings stick, you do need to hit the time button again or the temperature button, whichever one you're setting. We're going to weed our Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets here. Now, weeding Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets are a little bit different than weeding stuff like vinyl and heat transfer. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to just use our hands, and you're going to bend the transfer sheet a little bit. And what this does is it just kind of cracks out the design a little bit. The transfer sheets are like a heavy cardstock, so they're a lot easier to weed than vinyl and heat transfer. So all we have to do is peel out the portions of the design that we don't want. And you could use a weeding tool for this, but I find just using my hands and my fingers works a lot better. You just have to peel it away. Once our designs are all weeded and ready to go, we are going to bring in a heat resistant mat just so we don't wreck our work surface. And this protects our area from the Easy Press. This is a tool that I highly suggest when working with the Easy Press, and if you don't have one, they're available on Cricut.com, and there's a link in this video. We are going to use the reusable wine bags. These are new product from Cricut, and they're great. They're high quality and they feel really nice. They have a nice drawstring on them as well. We are going to take a lint brush, and we're just going to lint our product before placing the infusible ink on it. This is a very important step, so don't skip this one. And then we are going to take the protectant sheet that comes in the package of Infusible Ink Transfer Sheets, and we're just going to heat up this wine bag just for 15 seconds before we press our design on. Once we've heated up our bag, you do want to let it cool back down again, so give it just a few minutes to cool back down before pressing your design on. Once we've let our bag cool a bit, we are going to take our design, and we need to put our design together before we press. So unlike heat transfer, you only have one shot to press infusible ink, so we need to put our layers together before pressing. This is something different than doing heat transfer. Once our design is all set, we can flip it over onto our wine bag with the ink side down, and then we're going to place our protective butcher paper over top, and then we're going to put our Easy Press on. We're going to press the green button, and then we're going to hold it with medium pressure on the wine bag for the 60 seconds. Once the 60 seconds is up, we can remove the Easy Press carefully, and be careful because your product will be very hot to the touch. And then we're going to just peel away the transfer tape and the infusible ink transfer sheet, and what we're left with is our stunning, vibrant design. So look how great these colors are. The ink has transfused into the wine bag, and it looks stunning, you guys. The colors are so nice. This is another one that I did up as well, so you can just see how great these new transfer sheets are from Cricut, how vibrant the designs are. These bags are a great idea for hostess gifts, birthday gifts, anything really. You can customize these wine bags to say whatever you want. And with infusible ink, this is a project made easy. This particular project that I came up with here, I did make shareable on Cricut Design Space, and the link to that project is in the description on this video. So if you want to just go ahead and make this, you can load my project up and it's all ready to go for you. I also have links to all the products used in this video, and if you do use these links to purchase these products, I do make a small commission at no extra cost to you that helps me keep my YouTube channel and my blog running. So any purchases made through these links would be greatly appreciated, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you have any questions about this project or any projects on my channel, feel free to pop a comment down below and I will try to answer them the best I can. Please stay tuned for more great content on my YouTube channel, and thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.